All right, so if everyone can go ahead and take their seats, we will get started with the activities for today. So first of all, I would like to welcome students, teachers, parents, judges, and guests here today for Nanovation, and mentors as well, since we have some mentors here. So thank you guys also for showing up. Yay! My name is Rita Blake. I am the manager of education here at the California Nanosystems Institute of UCLA. We have a number of people who would like to make introductions. Before I bring our director, Dr. Jeff Miller, to give some remarks, I first of all wanted to give two big thank yous before we start. Number one, of course, to the CNSI for being such a wonderful supporter of this program, both from a financial standpoint and from also all of the faculty and staff who worked really hard to make all of this come together today and the whole program. So yes, let's all thank them. And also thank you to Denise Option and Environmental Research Advocates also for being such a wonderful collaborator and partner in this program and for sponsoring the prizes for today. So thank you very much as well. Yay! And with that, I would like to bring up the director of CNSI, Dr. Jeff Miller, who would like to welcome you all today.
Thanks, Rita, and good morning, everyone. So I'm Jeff Miller, director of CNSI and a professor of microbiology, immunology, and molecular genetics here at UCLA Medical School. So this is our third annual Nanovation Competition, and I want to just start out by congratulating all of the participating teams for the excellent work you've done, and also good luck with your presentations. You certainly all look really nice, and so I'm sure the presentations will be equally as professional. So this is a program that we're quite excited about because in a lot of ways it mirrors sort of a collection of our interests here at CNSI, which are somewhat unique. We're not a department. We're not a traditional university center or institute. Our members include about 160 faculty from 36 departments across campus. We have members that are physical scientists, life scientists, biomedical researchers, physician, scientists, researchers, engineers, et cetera. And our mission is to promote research, particularly nanoscience research, at interfaces between disciplines, to educate the next generation of scientists and engineers and entrepreneurs, which we're doing here today. And last but not least, to translate discoveries into knowledge-driven commercial enterprises. As many of you have seen, we house some of the most advanced technologies actually available in the world for studying and manipulating matter at the nanoscale. And our research programs focus on bringing together scientists and engineers from very different fields to address problems that really can't be addressed working in isolation in a single area. And so we focus on grand challenges, many of which have profound implications for society, the environment, human health, information technology, et cetera. And in keeping with the theme of this program, we are very committed to translating the discoveries we make in our laboratories, not only here in CNSI, but throughout campus, so that they can do something somewhere for someone. If we don't protect intellectual property, if we don't move to put it into a translational pipeline, that it stays in our laboratories and never gets out into society to benefit the public good. And that's something that we are very passionate about, and we hope that we've sparked that spirit of entrepreneurship in the students that have been participating in this program. So in many ways, this competition mirrors our interest in basic research and its translation here at CNSI, and we hope you all benefited and enjoyed the program. So I want to end by thanking a whole lot of people that have made this possible. And I'll try to do this quickly, but first and most of all, our Director of Education, Dr. Rita Blake. Rita does a superb job with this and many other programs, and they seem to be getting better and better every time we offer them. So thank you, Rita. Elaine Morita. Elaine, where are you? Are you here? She might be doing something. The students have all certainly met Elaine, Kevin Quinones, who is here, Nikki Lynn, and Jeremy Rondon, who are part of our amazing staff here at CNSI. I want to thank all of our judges, including Professor Sarah Tolbert, who's up in the first row here. Dr. Tolbert is professor in Department of Chemistry, and she's the faculty lead for all of our education programs and actually really started the education programs here at CNSI many years ago. So, Sarah, thank you. We are blessed with an incredible executive director who also has an MBA and knows quite a bit about things like business plans, as well as how to finance an institution like this and how to administrate it. And this is Sonia Luna, who's also one of our judges in the front row. Thank you, Sonia. Next to her is Denise Option, who Rita has already thanked. I want to add my thanks, Denise, as well. Thank you for supporting this and so many of our education programs here at CNSI. And the prizes that some of you will win were donated by Denise and her husband Terry's nonprofit organization focused on environmental research. So thank you, Denise. Brian Benson is our CNSI Director for Entrepreneurship and Commercialization. Brian's also in charge of the Incubator. We have some 18 or so companies that are incubating right here in the middle of campus with UCLA technology, and they are a vibrant and exciting group of companies, and we have great companies coming in to replace the ones that are moving on to bigger and better things. So thank you, Brian, for participating. And last but not least is Howard Coe, who is a principal at Morpheus Ventures. Howard is used to listening to pitches and seeing business plans, and we're looking forward to his help evaluating the work that you've all done. So thank you for being with us today, Howard. And I want to thank all of our graduate students and postdocs that have served as mentors for this program. Please just stand up if you're here. We should have at least a few. Okay, there you go. Okay, they're shy. Thank you for doing this. Mentoring is a critical part of being a scientist. And so hopefully this training has been interesting and impactful for all of you. And finally, I want to thank all of the participating teachers who have donated their time to their students and who have participated in this program as well. So thank you to the teachers in middle school and high school level. And with that, I wish you all luck, enjoy your day, and enjoy the presentations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Miller. Just so he knows, and so that everyone knows, we are live streaming today. I think everyone was made aware of this. So hello to anyone who's watching us on the internet. Hopefully you enjoy it too. Before we go into all of the presentations, I also wanted to take a little bit of an extra moment to let the judges introduce themselves to everyone so you guys get to meet who will be evaluating your presentations. So we will start with Dr. Sarah Tolbert.
Okay, so it's a pleasure to be here today. As you just heard, I am a professor in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry and in Material Science and Engineering here at UCLA, and I'm also the faculty director of this program. And it's an honor to get to be here and watch all your presentations. And I also just want to tell you that when I was in high school and middle school, I didn't get to do things like this because nobody thought about doing things like this. And so to be a part of this kind of opportunity, you guys are the ones who are going to go start companies while you're in college or maybe after you go on to grad school. But you're going to go and be the next entrepreneurs who are going to really change our our economic landscape. And to be a part of helping you do that is a really special thing for us and for CNSI. I also just want to take a second to echo Jeff's comments of thanks to your mentors. I want to remind you that your graduate student and postdoc mentors have full-time jobs as researchers getting degrees in a wide range of science and technology fields. And they're taking time out on a purely voluntary basis to help all of you. And it is really those graduate student and postdoctoral volunteers that let our education program in general thrive, because we don't have the money to pay everybody to do all the things that we do. But we want to do a whole lot of things. And the fact that these people are willing to say, hey, I know a bunch of science. I'll go help somebody learn a little bit of science based on what I know is really a great thing. And so I just urge all your groups, whether your mentor is here right now or not, say thank you to your mentor, because they gave a lot of time to help you put this project together. And then finally, hopefully everybody else doesn't talk as long as me, but I just want to again thank Denise Option, because it was her motivation that actually started this program 3 years ago. This was her big idea, and we said, I think we can pull that off. And indeed, we did, and it's been a great experience. So thank you not only for your support, but for your great ideas. All right. So we're looking forward to all your presentations, and just so you know, I'm going to ask you all the hard science questions. Howard's going to ask you all the hard, have you thought through your business plan questions? And together, we'll get to the bottom of all your proposals. Okay, thank you so much.
Welcome to CNSI. I think you've been here before. This isn't your first visit here. I'm Sonia Luna. I'm executive director of the CNSI, and I would like to build on what Dr. Tolbert said, and that is, as the participants today become scientists in the future, that you think about helping the people who are young when you become adults learn the things that are relevant and present in the scientific arena when you engage in your scientific career. So thank you for being here, and we look forward to hearing all about your ideas.
Hi, I'm Denise Option, and I'm CEO of Environmental Research Advocates, ERA Science. And I'm really impressed that you guys are focused on this. And it's multi-leveled. So you're learning to present. That's something you're going to have to do the rest of your lives. You're going to have to face adults or people that you're intimidated by and make them understand what it is that you want them to get. And focus on how you're doing it and your strengths and the strengths of everyone else on your team. So I applaud you for taking the time and the motivation, and your teachers for the impetus and the guidance to get you here. You've got a bright future. No matter what happens today, we know that this is a competition and somebody's going to win. Don't worry about it. You're here, and you're doing something for your future. You're engaging. This is a win. Just being here is the win. The rest of it is icing on the cake. So thank you so much. I can't wait to hear what you guys are up to, and looking forward to hearing about you in the future. Bye-bye.
Hi, so I'm Brian Benson. Dr. Miller already kind of gave the spoiler and introduced me. So I run our startup incubator, but a lot of our companies actually are just at the end of their careers starting to get into startups. And I think this is a unique opportunity for you to really get your foot in the door, understand what the nuances are for creating a company, identify where your passions are, and really take them to the next level. At this early stage, I'm jealous. And I think this is great for you just to be, as Denise was saying, in the room right now, to have this experience, to say that you're in this kind of competition, to have feedback from these types of people is going to be very valuable for you as you move forward. And it's always feedback. Don't think of it as negative criticism. All of it is constructive. Take this as a way to build yourself into that next better person. So I'm looking forward to the presentations. I've seen some of the information that we've gotten from the projects you've described so far, and it's really exciting. I think the creativity is really great, and that's about it. I'll kick it over to Howard.
Hi, I'm Howard Koh. I'm the token venture capitalist, actually, here. I probably have the lowest degree that anybody has on this panel. All I have is an MBA. I was an electrical engineer, so I'm a double Bruin here, kind of as well. Morpheus Ventures is actually an early stage venture capital firm based in Los Angeles, and we typically invest from $1 to $7 million, Series A, very early stage type companies. And we invest across from robotics to artificial intelligence to neural networks type of thing, and all the way to healthcare, insurance, and all that kind of consumer-oriented type stuff as well. And so, I think if I had this type of opportunity when I was in high school, I think it would be transformative. I get pitched all the time from people literally from 15. I literally had a high school semi-dropout pitch me a semiconductor artificial intelligence chip. Right, guys, was a prodigy. But literally from 16 all the way up to whenever. But I do think people are starting companies a lot earlier these days. There's a lot more kind of innovation and new thinking that's coming out of the new generation. They call it the millennial population or the Gen Z now type thing. And entrepreneurship is starting earlier. There's opportunities for entrepreneurship a lot earlier these days. Venture capitals like us don't shy away actually from young entrepreneurs. Frankly, sometimes we prefer it because you don't have the inherent biases and that we grew up with or we've seen before, because the new kind of socioeconomic climate, the new technology infrastructure climate allows for so much more things that are available today that wasn't kind of before. So I'm super excited to hear kind of what you guys have to say, have to present, and certainly good luck to all of you.
All right, thank you, judges. All right, so just to remind everyone what's at stake, not to make you too nervous beforehand, first place team will win $2,000 in classroom prizes. Second place team, $1,000. Third place team, $500. And every team will get a finalist trophy and $100 in classroom prizes. So everyone will be walking away with something. That being said, the way that you will get there is by pitching. So each team will have 5 minutes to present. I will be timing you, and I will be sitting right there, and I will have a 2-minute warning, a 1-minute warning, and a 30-second warning, so to help keep you guys kind of on track. And then after that, we'll have 5 minutes of time for our lovely judges to ask whatever questions they feel they need to ask you. We'll do 5 presentations, we'll take a 10-minute break, and then we'll do the other 5. After which, we'll go for lunch. Judges will tally their scores and deliberate, and then we will come back in and announce the prizes. So, with all of that being said, let's bring up our first team, which is Valencia High School, with their ultra clear presentation. So come on up. And good luck to everyone.